When I first laid eyes on the Sou'Wester grounds in the spring of 2016, I instantly felt the magic pulse through my veins. My senses washed with a wild rush of comfort and curiosity. I knew I belonged there, among the eclectic energies, the smell of earth and growth, evidence all around me of free spirits. But I had no idea that over the next 5 years, it would become my home, my work, my family, my haven. Being a resident artist during Arts Week of 2021 was especially meaningful after a year of pandemic isolation. This is my personal journal of each day of that week. Hope you enjoy. Today, Monday, day 1 of Arts Week at the Sou'Wester. All of the artists getting settled into our spaces, emerging from our vintage trailer slumber into a day of creative freedom and permission, embracing this precious time of exposure and presence, each in our very own ways. I woke early with a mind full of plans and spent the day facing the sun, whittling earth and minerals down to their most vibrant pigments. Fingertips to rock, my mind and my plans. Seeing my biography in colored dirt from the Oregon coast, to Texas farmland, carving into it, and the rain chased me in. Tuesday, day 2 of Arts Week at Sou'Wester. Sound, texture, color, touch. Dissolving, saturation, motion, flow, meeting new friends, study in the sand, connecting dots, making beautiful mud, pouring music into my ears and just letting my thoughts flow. I already ate all of my good snacks for the week. But I accidentally made these beautiful prints on rice paper from the soil. What a lovely surprise. The planning of the layers of this project feel really good. Sou'Wester Arts Week, day 3. Bright, happy sky, sitting early with tea, feeling calm and invigorated for the day. A good talk with a friend started by a crow. Fingering through the mud prints from last night and looking at them with rested eyes. I didn't plan on them, and so I'm enjoying their accidental alchemy and learning from it. I'm shifting gears and moving into the next phase of the project, and physically moving into the bike shed for carving, capturing, projecting. The daylight is rich in here, and it holds in the heat well. It's like a little cave. I'm visualizing the finished space, the projection of the carving and the capturing. Thursday, day 4 of Arts Week. I got moving early. Went down to the water to soak the cloth that I'll be projecting images onto, in salt water and sand. The kiddos that I teach here at the Sou'Wester came in for a studio visit, and we talked about natural pigments in soil and minerals, and they painted landscapes with colored mud and paintbrushes made of sticks and feathers. And then, staring me in the face was the box that I had filled with layers of color. It was time to carve into it. That first pull of the knife through the soil. After the exhilaration of that moment passed through, the carving became a meditation, and capturing the images of the process stopped in motion, letting the tiny terrain reveal itself, thinking of traveling here. Friday, day 5. Today feels different. The sense of time that applies to the world outside of this experience is beginning to remind me of itself. Today is the opening up of studios, the materialization of a week's work of over 50 artists sharing intense presence and vulnerability with each other in our own spaces, in our own ways, separate but softly connected, focused on goals. The obstacles that showed up for me were not the ones that I expected. This evening started with distant tunes and a sense of community happiness, sound and light, sharing, receiving.